Well, we have COVID, the Chinese disease, in the news again. We've also got Biden, who doesn't really know where he is most of the time. Doesn't even know what his son's up to. Welcome to What the Z, where I come to you with a master's degree in common sense. COVID, the Chinese disease. This is basically all the media talks about. They expect us, they seriously expect us to cast our vote for the President of the United States based on a flu-like virus with a 98% plus survival rate. How does this make sense to anyone with the ability to think independently? Seriously, folks. The media loves to show the few who have suffered and died from COVID, the Chinese disease. This is their attempt to make it look far worse than it actually is. For instance, I don't know anybody who knows anybody who knows anybody who's died from COVID, the Chinese disease. Do you? The media would have us think that our neighbors are dropping like flies. Yet I don't even know anybody who has COVID-19, the Chinese disease. Further, there is no proof that the massive amount of deaths the media claims are from COVID, the Chinese disease, actually died from COVID, the Chinese disease. Many, if not most, actually died from other circumstances, but they keep that from us. The media loves to blame COVID, the Chinese disease, and thusly blaming Trump. What a miscarriage of journalism this is. It's not Trump's fault that China unleashed a virus on the world. That's right, on the world. Yet the media never blames China. Why? Poses the question, is the media in cahoots with China? Also, they never say what Biden will do for America, nor does Biden. And almost no one shows up at Biden rallies. Of course, what would the point be? Why bother? Whereas Trump rallies are overflowing with people. There's a packed audience at every Trump event. Packed. Biden? Half a dozen, if he's lucky, and they stay in their car. Biden's family, specifically his son, is media untouchable and shouldn't be talked about. However, if it were Trump's family involved in these illegal dealings like Hunter Biden is involved in, netting mega millions, it would be newsworthy then. Food for thought. Let that sink in. You know, world peace is inevitable. It's going to eventually happen. It would happen a lot faster if our media wasn't making so much money placing their influence on the negatives. If only the media would realize promoting positive events over negative events would be a catalyst to peace. Let that sink in. Savannah and Todd and the rest of you morons that make millions of dollars doing nothing. What the media has been doing and is doing on a regular basis is placing argumentative, negative divisions between peoples, races, religions, the wealthy, the poor. It just goes on and on. The media does this knowing full well and with the intent to keep us glued to their presentations that rival soap operas depicting life as a losing proposition. It's a choice. Win, lose, choice. Work together, don't work together, choice. The media would prefer we don't work together. They love us at odds. It brings their ratings up. More people tune into that crap. You know, rather than focusing on the good things that are going on in the world, the media wants to keep us all on edge with a strong focus on negativity and blame. This is so unproductive and completely destructive to our well-being and ability to overcome any setbacks. I'm not saying the media shouldn't let us know when things are going non-productive in a bad way. They should. However, it shouldn't be their focus. That should never be the focus. And there should be a reasonable explanation, ways in which to correct the wrongdoings or injustices. Instead, the media uses anything it can, no matter how devastating to people, in order to generate more viewers, increasing their audience through negativity. That's their plan. This is more important to the media than assisting and correcting problems facing our communities. Now, some may say that's not the media's job to assist in creating a better America where we all get along. Well, however, nor is it the media's job to shove negativity down our throats and in our faces, imploring us to take sides against one another. Rather than influencing an understanding of the way others think, they pop it in your face in a way that makes you angry. They love that. They love you mad at you and you mad at you. They love that. What I'm getting at is the media almost never shows the full truth. They present a distorted view of what's going on, one that apparently suits their needs to build a larger audience of divided people. The media knows this. They know the more hatred they present, the more viewers they'll attract. This is sad but true. People like to hear the 411 on others, especially the negative 411. If you don't know what I mean by 411, information. They love it. And the media has been taking advantage of this for years and continues to take advantage of it. You'll notice I do a lot of shows about the media. That's because they are dictating and directing people in a direction we don't need to go in. We're in 2020 and it feels like we're in the middle of the 60s. Something's wrong with that, folks. Think for yourselves. Do not let the media guide you or direct you in a specific direction. 90% of what they put out there is bullshit. Mainstream media, you've been trumped. And what the Zed? Namaste.